As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Whatever becomes a reality in your imagination will eventually become a reality in your life. So in your imagination, you are not limited by time. Physically speaking, you must live now. And for some of us, now is just not favorable. Now is not favorable. Now is a time of adversity. Oh, well, once in a while you can get out of now. And you can live in tomorrow. Yes. You can dream. That's the essence of your imagination. You can have a new dream. You can see yourself the way you are going to be. You see, the other exciting dimension to imagination is that you can live in the past. That's it. You can rehash past victories. I love the way the young man called David, who later became a king in the Bible, I love the way he took on the giant. Maybe we can learn a new lesson or some few lessons from him about how to take on giants. You know, one of the things he did was, as he faced Goliath, he had never killed a giant in his life before. He had never faced a giant in battle before. But here was the battlefield. And as he faced Goliath, he said to himself, the God who delivered me from the paws of the lion and the bear, he will deliver me from this guy. What was he doing? He was making use of his imagination. First, he went into the past. He borrowed from the past. Right? It's like he rewound the video in his imagination. Past victory. And then he used that to project into the future. Didn't it work for him? Yes. He had hope. Not only did he have hope, he had faith to the extent that he took action and the situation parted way. What was impossible for thousands of other people became possible for him. Remember, once you take the first step against hopelessness, the road of hope opens up for you. So we've got to use our imagination. And that is what we just got from Robert Fulghum when he said that imagination is stronger than knowledge. Many people don't know that. They take their knowledge of facts as ultimate reality. I think that's the challenge. People accept current situations as the ultimate reality. And that's why they are depressed and despondent permanently. Imagination is stronger than knowledge. Naturally speaking, it may look like you are a loser right now. It may look like you're losing the battle of life. Why don't you go into imagination and see yourself as a victor, because that really is who you are. I think that in our imagination we can rediscover who we are, because sometimes circumstances can confuse us about our identity. You are not what you have done. You are not what you have acquired. You are who God says you are. There is a you on the inside of you that you need to stay in touch with. That you is a winner. That you is a champion. That you is a person of excellence. Remember again, Robert Fulghum says, meat is more potent than history. Isn't that interesting? That's when your despair or sense of hopelessness is being caused by a past loss or past failure. You can use your imagination to create a favorable future and use that to dominate that picture of the past. He says dreams are more powerful than facts, and that hope always triumphs over experience. And you know what happens? When you face a challenge and you wait it out, you go through it, it strengthens hope in your heart. The next time you come across a challenge, what happened before will come back to you, and then hope will be birthed in your heart. Yes, you will believe that you are going to make it. Okay? So use your imagination to your advantage. Dream again. Have hope. this hope will triumph over the current experiences of your life. Now, some of the world's greatest winners have been people who have used hope to their advantage. Dale Carnegie once said, most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. I think it's the people who continue to search after everybody else has given up that make some of the world's greatest discoveries. There's a way through this your current situation, but will you stay long enough to find it? See, most of the important things that have been discovered in our world were discovered by people who did not give up hope. They did not stop trying. Listen, there are insights that are going to come to you. There are revelations that are going to come to you. There are dreams and visions that are going to come to you if only you hold on. And if you hold on long enough, there are solutions that are going to come to you. There are ideas, plans, strategies that are going to be released to you. But that's if only you hold on. Hopelessness will shut down your receiver, shut down your system, blind your eyes, deafen your ears, make it difficult for you to pick up the signals eventually when they come to you. Keep up hope, because that is when you can hang in long enough to discover what you have never discovered before, to find the solution. Don't give up. Don't stop trying. You must not stop trying to relate with other people. Yes, some people may have hurt you before, but I guarantee you everybody is not the same. You must not give up hope in business. You must not give up hope in your finances. You must not give up hope, okay, in your academics. You must not give up hope with respect to your health. See, psychologists have researched and they have found out that when people have a hope, it influences the hormones that are released into their systems. It impacts on their brains that suppress pain in the human body and then create this chain reaction that eventually helps the restoration of the healing of the body. This is very important. There's power in hope. Doctors have seen it happen over and over again, that many people who had hope had their health restored speedily, some defying the laws of science. They've also seen some people who had chances of survival, who did not make it. Why? They gave up. Solomon, the wise man, the wise king, the wealthy king in the Old Testament, said once that a man's spirit will sustain his illness. Very interesting. In other words, he said it's from the inside that we draw the strength that eventually sustains our physical bodies through times of adversity. It's important that you do not give up hope. I must not give up hope. You must not give up hope. There's restoration coming to you. Please keep that in mind. And now, I want to quote from Elie Wiesel. He said, just as despair can come to one another only from other human beings, hope too can be given to one only by other human beings. Now I'm talking about the fact that we need people in our lives. I know some of us have been hurt by other people. Our feelings of hopelessness have come from other people. In fact, for some, these feelings have been created by authority figures in our lives. For some, it may be parents. For some, it may be a boss in the office.